Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to do for my weekly chat the ride or die tag that Jaclyn Hill started. I had actually already made a list of my absolute favorite things and I was sharing it with my friends, and I thought, you know what? Perfect timing. She made that tag. I'm going to do it. So if you haven't seen Jaclyn's, I will link her video below. I'm sure you've seen it. Who hasn't seen it? And yeah, so I actually just get is not a grammatical sentence. I just finished filming this look that I'm wearing today using these ride or die products. Not every single one, but most of them. These are my holy grail products. These are my absolute go-to favorite products. I also have a playlist of other makeup products I cannot live without. I hit a few different main categories. I'll link that below too, because some of these are in there and then there's other things that should be in here, but I couldn't choose like everything kind of thing. So I tried really hard to narrow it down, and you know how hard that is for me to do. So I'm going to start with the first category, which is primers. Now, primers I like to do based on the type of foundation that I'm wearing. So if I'm going to do a matte foundation, I like to do a little bit more of like a luminous kind of primer, something that's just going to really prep my skin for a longer wearing matte finish type foundation. My skin type is very normal. If anything, maybe a little bit more combo in the summer, a little drier in the winter, so I like to really prep my skin through my moisturizer and stuff. But for primers, I like something that's not silicone based, not too heavy, something that's just going to really even out any sort of texture or anything. So I have a couple. The Laura Geller Spackle. I really enjoy this. This is not silicone based. It's very lightweight, lotion-like. It's white, literally white. This specific one has SPF of 30, which is great for in the summertime. It really goes into your skin nicely. There's no color or anything. It's basically just prepping your skin, filling any fine lines and wrinkles if you have any dry spots, and then of course you get that SPF factor. So I enjoy this. If you like those more lighter weight type of primers, she also has other ones. She has like a champagne one which has like a shimmer to it, and I can't remember what else she has. She has like an original one, but this one's nice. The other line of primers that I really enjoy are Cover FX. Today I put on the anti-aging primer, which has more, it's a yellow. It almost feels a little bit silicone-y, but not really. It's really nice. It fills in the fine lines and the pores. It kind of like plumps up your skin, but it's thicker than the Laura Geller one. But it's nice. It's a little bit almost oily texture, so if you're oily, you would probably not enjoy this, but for aging skin, this is great. I also love their illuminating one if you're looking for something to add just a little bit of a glow. This really adds a very natural looking, healthy glow to the skin, so I enjoy this. And on days where I know I'm going to be doing like a really luminous foundation, but I need it to last all day, I'll use the mattifying primer in the T-zone where my foundation starts to break up. And this one has the Salicylic anti-acne treatment with salicylic acid, I believe. Yes, 1% in this. So if you're oily, you might want to look into this one. Okay, foundation. This was so seriously difficult to choose because I like several different foundations during several different times of the year, different occasions, whether I'm staying at home all day, whether I'm going out and doing errands all day, whether I'm going to an evening event. I like different finishes, different longevities, and this, that, and the other thing. So there's different scenarios for different things, but I went according to what do I take when I travel. When you travel, you want something that you know is going to work, something that's not going to let you down, something that has buildable coverage depending on whether you want to just spot treat that day with just a little foundation or whether you want to do a full-on glam going out with the girls kind of situation. So I chose the one I usually travel with, which is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It has not let me down. It lasts all day. It gives a really just flawless appearance, great coverage. This is one pump. One pump covered my entire face. This is oil-free. I'm in the shade light beige, which initially I thought was going to be too dark, but it's actually not. It matches really well. This is just, I don't know, a beautiful foundation. It really gives you that airbrushed appearance, and I don't get oily with this, and I love it. For concealer. Concealer is the same, and I'll cover this when I hit the mascara, but concealers and mascara are like one of those things that I don't stay true to one thing necessarily. Like I've gone back to certain things that I've liked, but I always try something new. Because concealers and mascara are those two products that you go through more often than anything else. Well, foundation. But when you find a good foundation, you kind of want to stick to it. At least that's how I feel. Concealer, I don't know. I need good coverage. I need it to not crease. I need it to not disappear. And that's pretty much my criteria for it. So I've tried a lot, but the one that I've actually repurchased and is completely affordable, but yet offers great coverage, does not crease, doesn't look cakey, isn't too heavy, is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is the shade Neutralizer. I bought the one called Brightener, and I purchased the one called Fair. I like this color. It's a little bit more yellow, but it brightens at the same time. If you have darkness, under eye circles, this might be good for you, but I'm not sure if it'll give you enough correcting power. You probably have to go in with a corrector still. But for the price point, it's great. I love the applicator. Definitely not sanitary if you're going to do this on several different people, but for yourself, it's great because you can just draw it on and then blend it out. I like this, and it's affordable. There are other higher end ones I've tried that I liked, but this is just as good. So I kind of stick with this, and this is just kind of my most repurchased concealer. Setting powders. I used to not care. I used to grab whatever and anything and just set my under eyes with it. But in the past few years, I have changed. My skin is I'm getting older. We're all getting older. We're all aging. So that is the one makeup product that I have had to pay more attention to what I use underneath my eyes, or it can make you look really ancient, really tired, really just like disgusting. Nobody wants crepey under eyes and cracking and no. So I used to love, I still do, okay, I still love the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Love it. It doesn't crease, it doesn't look heavy, it doesn't look like powder underneath, it doesn't settle, it's great. But since then, this. Absolutely, hands down, my favorite under eye setting powder, my favorite face setting powder, the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. This has hyaluronic acid in it, which is hydrating. It helps keep the powder moisturized once it hits your face. I used this today to set my under eyes, and I kid you not, it got rid of every single pore, plumped up every single line. I used it all over my entire face. It just has this blurring property to it. When you feel it, it literally feels hydrating. Like, it's so finely milled. It feels like freaking silk between your hands, but like smooth, and you can almost feel the water. I don't know, it's so finely milled, but yet there's like the ability to feel something. It's just crazy. I love it. I think it's absolutely worth every penny. Hey, if I can put a powder on that doesn't look like a powder, but yet sets my makeup, keeps it there, and blurs all of my pores, sign me up over and over again. And you can buy this off of Beautylish, and they have a payment plan, which I currently am using. You have to make, I think, $100 purchase, and they'll split at least $100, and then they'll split it into 3 monthly payments. They'll just charge a card once a month for 3 months. How fabulous is that? So buy this and maybe one other thing, and then you can basically take it home for around $30. Bronzer. Okay, I have two, but my number one, I think, I don't know, they're so close. The Bobbi Brown bronzing powder. This is the shade Golden Light. It's the lightest one. So depending on your skin tone, you can kind of, choose different colors. This just never looks orange. It never looks bad. It always looks just like my forehead is just bronzed. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look artificial. It looks very natural. It looks like what a bronze would look like on your skin. I love this one. It's just great. Clearly I love it. I've hit pan on it. This also is a really pretty eyeshadow, very similar to MAC's Saddle. I don't know. I always reach for this one and bring this one with me. But I have had a little size of this other one that I love, and I used it completely up, and then that's what prompted me to buy the full size. And that's the Laura Geller Baked Bronze and Brighten. This also comes in different shades. This is the Fair. This is the lightest one. So her products start out as cream, and they're baked on these terracotta tiles, and that's what gives them this marbling effect, is that there's like different color correcting pigments in this. Now this one is a little bit more ready based, versus this one, which is more, I'll just swatch them for you. I like the Laura Geller one on days where I'm not going to do like much blush, because I really can get a sculpted appearance out of it, and because of the more reddy undertones, it almost acts as like a blush. You'll see in the swatches here. So that's the Laura Geller one, and then that's the Bobbi Brown. So you can definitely see how this could be a blush if you wanted it to, but it's great to bronze and blush. So I love them both for different reasons and different types of looks that I'm going for. Definitely recommend both. Favorite blush, this was easy. Hands down, it's NARS Oasis. I love this blush. I've loved it since I first purchased this. It's like this shimmering berry color, but it's not a obnoxious berry. It's more of like a rose color. Now in the pan it looks like it has some shimmer to it, but that does not translate to your cheeks. If anything, it gives, just see that subtle sheen? Beautiful. It's beautiful. I have that on today. It's one of those rosy blushes, you know, rosy blushes you can wear with a nude lip, with a red lip, with a berry lip, with a pink lip. Like, it's a blush shade that is so universal, and you're just going to get a lot of use out of it, and I think that's why I like it the most, because it's great for travel. I just don't even have to think about it. I just bring this, and I know whatever lipstick I bring, it's going to go, you know, so NARS Oasis, and coincidentally, if you ever see it, I don't know if it's currently available in this duo, but if you ever see it, grab it, because you actually get more blush in this duo than you get if you were to buy this exact blush singly. Their single blushes give you less product, and I think this duo is only a couple dollars more. It doesn't even make sense because you're also getting a bronzer. So this is a fabulous deal. I don't know what colors they currently have in this duo, but great deal. Highlighter. Okay, so for highlighter, I kind of hemmed and hawed over a few that are my top. I have 3 top highlighters that I absolutely love. The Hourglass Ambient Strobe highlighter, and I love the Laura Mercier Baked highlighter, number 1. But I chose this one because this one does the most for me. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Candlelight, the Celestial Powder in the shade Candlelight. This is the highlighter I have on today. This creates a glow, which is what essentially I want in my highlighter. I don't want my highlighter to be like, look at her highlighter. I don't always want it to be like strobing, like disco, like we're going out clubbing. There is a time and a place for that. But on the daily, I want something that just looks like healthy skin and just emphasizes my cheekbones nicely. This does not emphasize pores. It doesn't emphasize any sort of texture. And my skin has improved over the past couple months because I've changed up my skincare routine. Coincidentally, I'm going to be doing an updated skincare. I'm going to start with my nighttime routine and then do a daytime routine separate. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, I've kind of improved my skin, but I still love this because it's like a glow. It's not too much. If I want a strobing highlighter, I'll put one on. But I feel like this is just every day. It never looks too highlighty. It's not too dark. It's just a really beautiful, I don't know. I feel like if you have a darker skin tone, this might not be the best one for you. Let's see where it is. It's right here. It's just, I don't know, it really matches my skin tone too. So if you're more in this light, fair, even medium skin tone, I know on Temptalia, it still is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. She raves about this highlighter. She gives it a great, I think she gives it like an A, at least an A, if not A+. It's beautiful. I think you can't go wrong with the Kevyn Aucoin highlighter. It also looks great on your lid as an eyeshadow. Eyebrows. I don't mess around with my eyebrows because quite frankly I have none. I apply my eyebrows. I look healthy. I look like a human being with my eyebrows, so I can't mess around. I've tried some more inexpensive products, but I don't want my brows to disappear, and that's my problem that I've experienced with things that are not this. I love the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I've been combining this with the newer one that she put out, which is the Definer. I do like that too, but this is my first love. I will never ever be without an Anastasia Brow Wiz. I at all times have one, if not two, in my drawer. I use the shade medium brown to kind of sculpt out my brows, and then I fill in with the Definer in the shade chocolate. So I like to use 2 shades because I need to draw them on and then fill them in, so I kind of need 2 colors to do that. I'm a little high maintenance, but like I said, if I were to take one off, you'll see in the Get Ready With Me, and you've seen, I just don't have a lot of natural brows, so this stays on. It doesn't move. It's waterproof. I have nothing bad. I love this spoolie on this. This small, coarse little spoolie grabs every single freaking hair and coats it. I even have white hairs in my eyebrows, and I color over them with this. This is just fantabulous. Eyeshadow primer. So over the years, this is just what I've used every single day. I've tried here and there like liquid primers, like squeezy tube ones. But I really like something like this. This is MAC Painterly. I love Painterly, actually. I need to buy a new one, but I love this because not only does it hold on my shadows, prevent them from creasing and fading throughout the day, but I love a primer that cancels out all that's going on in here, like veining, discoloration, I don't know, I like to start with a really clean slate. Kind of like when you go to paint, I like to start with a really nice spackle up the wall, fill in all this stuff, and then like a nice base, you know what I mean? So I like MAC Painterly. She never lets me down. My eyeshadows stay on. It doesn't matter what eyeshadow I use, whether it's a cheap one or a really expensive one. This keeps it in place. If this is too pinky light for you, try the soft ochre one. It's more yellow based. All right, eyeshadow. This was hard, guys. I have tons of eyeshadow, you know? And if I had to pick one palette, because this is palette, this isn't like one single eyeshadow, which would have been a lot easier because I personally love singles. I love my Z palettes full of my Makeup Geek shadows. I love my MAC eyeshadows. I even like my Inglot shadows. I just like even like little palettes, little quads, little duos. I love all that. But if I had to pick just one palette, it's hard because most palettes, in my opinion, aren't necessarily complete. Like, I like them, I use them. I love the Lorac Pro palette. But I'm just thinking, like, formula-wise, if I could only have one palette for the rest of my life, desert, island type situation, it has to be matte because that's my what's the word? My beef, not biff, oh good lord. My beef with most palettes is that there's not enough matte shades in them, or there's like one. Well, that's cool, but I need more than one. So I decided a matte eyeshadow palette's where it's at. It's what I would take, and I have picked the Viseart palette. I know this is spendy, but the Sephora VIB sale is coming up. You can also get this, like I said, on the payment plan from Beautylish. Friends Beauty often does 20% off their Viseart palettes, and actually that's where I got this one. It's all matte. You need matte eyeshadows in your life, especially when you get older. You may love all the glitter and the bright stuff now, but trust me when I tell you, eventually you're going to love these boring old matte shades, because when you get older, I don't know, I just find it's just so much easier to just do an all matte look, and it never emphasizes any fine lines or wrinkling. It looks good on everybody. So I love this palette, and I think it's my desert island pick. Okay, mascara. This is a tricky one because, like I was saying with the concealers, I'm always trying a different mascara because there's 500 different options out there, and I'm always wanting to try the next thing to see if I can find something that's even better than other ones. So I don't currently have any of the ones I actually really enjoy because I am always on a quest to try a new one. So I'll just insert some pictures here. The Tarte Lights Camera Lashes is a great one. It is a drier formula, but I find that it's buildable. It gives good volume, good length. It's just a great mascara. It does dry out quicker because it's a drier formula, but I do enjoy it. The Mally Volumizing Mascara, you can get that often at QVC around Christmas time, like a 6-pack for around $50 or something like that, or $60, like $10 a tube, which brings it down to drugstore pricing. I love that mascara. In fact, I've done that. I bought a 6-pack of it and used it. I enjoy that mascara. It's very black, lots of volume, lots of length. It's just a great all-around mascara. And then the Guerlain Maxi Lash, that one's another great one. Lots of volume, lots of length. It does dry out kind of quickly too, but that's what you're going to get with that drier formula initially. But those are kind of like my 3 that I like. Now, I don't always repurchase things that I love when it comes to mascara because I like to try something new, and then when I wear false lashes, it doesn't matter what you put on them anyways. But my favorite bottom lash mascara, I already have a backup, is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. It has a very small little wand that literally will find lashes you didn't know you owned and will coat them, pull them down, and make you look like you have bottom lashes. I love this one. I've tried the L'Oreal one. Maybe she's a she, maybe she's a he. The Lash Discovery. It's similar to this, but I like this better. I feel like this gives more length, which is what you're looking for with the bottom one. So I love this. Favorite lashes, easy. It's these ones. I'm wearing them. The House of Lashes Boudoir lashes. This is what they look like. I don't want to. There we go. I love them. Of course, you would trim them, but I love them because they kind of give a cat eye look. So there's eyelashes that'll give you that doll look where they're longer in the center and they just really open up your eye. I like that look on me too, but I feel like I look better with a little bit of interest out here. I love cat eye sunglasses on me, so there must be something translating between how the sunglasses looks on you with the eyelash or something. I don't know. They kind of flare out on the end, but not too much. They're a little shorter on the inside, which is great because of how my bone comes down here. If they're too long right here, they hit right here constantly. It drives me crazy. And I just don't think it looks quite right on me, but I love these. These are, most of my videos, these are what I'm wearing. Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. Like, why try anything else? I've tried other things, and then I just go back to this. It's black. It dries matte. It is easy to apply. Like, if you do wing eyeliner, which I just noticed mine is less than perfect today, you need this. It's amazing. Just don't mess around. Just get this. For actual eyeliners, I just realized I forgot my black eyeliner, but the NARS Via Veneto, let me grab it. This is my favorite for my waterline. I don't usually use just plain black eyeliner anymore. I usually use the liquid, but this stays my waterline the longest out of anything that I've tried, so maybe check out this one. It's very black. Just be forewarned, don't try to chop at it like this when you go to sharpen it. Don't stick it in a traditional pencil sharpener, because this is what will happen. It actually has a sharpener here on the end, which I don't love because I clearly didn't know how to use it. Brown eyeliners. Matte Costa Riche is beautiful. This is what I have in my waterline today. It's so warm and rich and chocolatey and delicious. Makes your eye color just pop. I love this on my lower lash line. And the Mally eyeliners. I clearly love them. I've had several different colors. My favorite is Espresso. I'm currently out of that one. It's a darker, richer version of milk chocolate. This is like milk chocolate. And Espresso is much richer. And then Lucky Penny is kind of along the lines of Costa Riche, but even more, gorgeous. So Costa Riche is here. This is milk chocolate, and this is Lucky Penny. My three favorites. So I'm gonna have to do a separate lip video because quite frankly I could not narrow it down. I'm gonna go over a few things, but let me know if that interests you, like a ride or die lip video, because I have so many favorites. It's my favorite makeup product, so of course I couldn't just pick a few things. But my favorite lip liners, of course I couldn't choose just one. I chose 3. That's good, right? 3. That's narrowing it down out of, a whole bunch that I own. MAC Whirl Spice, and then the Pro Longwear by MAC in the shade Morning Coffee. These are just great staple liner shades. I'll swatch them here for you. They all create a really nice contour. They're all pretty versatile that you can, oh goodness, this is a mess. You can use them with several different lipstick shades. Spice was my first love, then I bought Whirl, and then last year I bought Morning Coffee. So we have Whirl, Spice, and Morning Coffee. Very similar. Spice is the most like spice, like cinnamon colored. The other two are a little bit more mauve brown. The Pro Longwear formula I love. I don't love the MAC pencil formulas as much, but the color selection is just great. Okay, I'm trying to hurry because I only have 7 minutes left on my memory card, and you're like, 7 minutes? That's a long time. No, it's not. Okay, so let me continue. I just want to show you a few things. Lip gloss. I have 3 sitting in front of me, but if I had to choose out of these 3, truthfully, I would go with Chanel Twinkle. I love this. This same color, I had a gloss in high school that was a drugstore gloss I had picked up. I used the whole thing up, and it was very much like this, but this is better because it's Chanel. Just put a little of this on for you in the center. I should have put this on for the whole video because it's fabulous. In the Get Ready With Me, I'll use a few other things that I absolutely love too, but if I had to choose, it would be definitely Chanel Twinkle. I love the Glossomers, okay? You can't go wrong. They're not sticky. They last. Beautiful packaging, huge color selection. Pricey, yes, but it's Chanel, and it's how it makes you feel, you know what I mean? These are the other 2, kind of in that same mauve kind of category. Anastasia Vintage and the Lorac Duchess Alter Ego. Both of these smell and taste good. Okay, lipsticks. Oh, goodness, this is so hard. I love the Dior Addict lipsticks. This is vintage. Oh, freaking love vintage. Now, they did redo these, and I heard that they might be redoing them again, maybe? I don't know. That's vintage. It's just a go-to kind of mauve brownie nude for me, and I freaking love it. MAC. How do you choose one MAC lipstick? I have a ton I love. I'm going to do a separate video. So I'm not even going to go there because I'm just going to do a separate video because we could be here for hours. Actually, I lied. I have 2 I have to show you. These are my purse staples, okay? So these are ride or die because they're my purse staples. These are what I use to reapply when I'm out. Like, I could have this on, but this is what I would put on later. The Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick. The most comfortable formula ever. This is the color Soft Raspberry. You guys, it's just a must-have. It's the most perfect, beautiful raspberry pinky color on your lips. So comfortable, so hydrating, and it's drugstore. This one. This was the birthday gift last year. NARS Satin Lip Pencil in Reclusion. I just freaking love this color. It looks great with so many different lip liners too, because basically it's like your lips but glossier and healthier and fuller and sexier. Freaking love it. Okay, last category is setting sprays. An actual setting spray is the Scandinavia. This is what I have. This is what I love. I've used the Urban Decay ones before. I've used their Chill and I've used their Original. I like this better. I find that one to be a little bit more dehydrating, a little bit drier. Now I realize they're made by that same company, but I feel like this one's better. I don't know, just my experience. But for like misting type situations, of course I love my MAC Prep and Prime, but the Fix Plus, I guess it's called. But I've recently discovered this and I love this so much better. It smells way more amazing. This is the Skin Dew by Pharmacy Hydrating Essence Mist and Setting Spray with Echinacea Green Envy. It smells amazing. Oh, just fresh and natural and echinacea-like. A little medicinal if you know what echinacea smells like, but I use this to set my face today. It just feels so great. I also use this at nighttime after I do all my skincare. It just smells so great to have on your skin as you're laying in bed. Oh, so refreshing. The last category I wanted to add in is perfume. My ride or die absolute favorite perfume I have repurchased is the Burberry London. It's me. I love it. I absolutely love this. It's gorgeous. I'm wearing Calvin Klein Euphoria, which is a close second. And both of these perfumes I used to wear in high school, so they also bring back memories, but goodness. Sorry, something like, I just had a quick snack in between charging my camera battery 16 times because she's done. She's just tired. She's done. She's like, Chelsea, shut up. Love this. Absolutely love this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you are new and just stopping by, I hope you subscribe. If you like this video, please thumbs it up. Let me know in the comments below what your ride or die products are, and stay tuned for the Get Ready With Me video using a lot of these things. So I hope you guys have a great, fabulous rest of your day, and we will chat soon. Bye, guys.